right, one apple up on top. What's next? Two apples up on top. Very good. Look, I can do it too. Look, see? I can do three. Three. I see. You can do three, but I can do more. You have three, but I have four. Very good.
My grandmother said, lift your arms, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and stop being so mean about everything. Somebody somewhere at some point was just as mad as you are now. So we did, and as the soft wind took us out over the city and past the windows of kids who hadn't yet learned to fly, my brother and I reached for each other's hands, flying and diving and laughing, and leaving all of our mad far behind us. That was the autumn our rooms felt too big and lonely, with us in them and the darkness coming on so fast. But while we hugged ourselves against the too quiet of it all, we remembered that we didn't have to be stuck anywhere anymore.
My name is Julia. Sometimes I wiggle or make sounds that I can't control because I have Tourette's syndrome. People may look at me funny because they think I'm not paying attention or just acting out, but it's not true. I am listening. I don't always like having to explain it. It frustrates me. But it helps when I tell people that it's just what my body does. Do you ever feel frustrated?
Yes.
Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you sometimes feel a little frustrated.
Especially when I'm with my little sister. I feel a little frustrated.
So what this character is explaining is that sometimes her body moves, and it's the way her body just moves, but she doesn't really always like to explain it. But it's not that she's not paying attention or that she doesn't want to.
Rise and shine, sunshine, is my wake-up call. But just for a moment, my eyes cling to last night's dreams, not yet ready to leave them behind. You guys wake up like this sometimes?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I wake up like
Yes.
that. Like on a Monday, right? On a Monday's hard. My mornings are filled with smiles and bump here and there. We rush in the busyness the morning brings. Sometimes this looks like my family, when we're looking for breakfast in the morning and everybody's ready to go to school, mommy and daddy are ready to go to work.
Frida looked over at Samson with tears in her eyes. Why were the tadpoles so upset? The new lily pad would have so much room for everyone, and Port Frogafly had a lot of great families and a fabulous school. Frida knew they would love it once they were there. Maybe they're just upset about moving to another lake, said Samson. I bet you're right, said Frida. We better let them discuss it a bit before we talk to them again. A little while later, Frida and Samson knocked on Franny's door. Come in, said Franny. Come in, said Franny. Frida put her arms around the tadpoles and said, look, we know that this is difficult. Moving to a new town and a new school can be scary, and change of any kind can be scary for grown-ups too, right, Samson? Right, said Samson, but you'll still be able to see all your Frog-a-Lot pals and your other parents as well. And you can also frog time them anytime you want to.
Then I had a great idea. Daddy gathered all the tools we needed, and we were set. Watching carefully, Daddy combed, parted, oiled, and twisted. He nailed it. Funky puff buns, pretty and so much fun. Rocky approved too. What do you guys think about this hairstyle? This is the one for me. I love this one. Amazing. She loved it too. She put on her superhero cape as the final touch to a perfect look. Suddenly, Mommy came home. Where's my Zuzu? Mommy called from the door. She could not get in the house fast enough. Mommy, you've got to be the prettiest Supergirl I've ever seen, she said. See that okay? And your hair is beautiful, Zuri. Who did it? I looked at Daddy and beamed. Mommy smiled. Very nice. Thank you. We learned from the best, Daddy said as he gave her a big hug.